Aldous Harding is an indie folk singer from New Zealand. She released her first album in 2014 and has released three more since then, and is currently based in Cardiff, Wales.
Hi, my name's Dan, and this is a review of the album Designer by Aldous Harding. It was her third studio album, and it was released in 2019. By the way, she has released another album just a few days ago as I record this, so her count of albums has gone up by one from my introduction. This is my first time listening to this album. I have reviewed one of her albums before, a couple of years ago, Party, which, I quite liked. And I think it's fair to say I quite liked this as well as the spoiler of the end thing. Let's put that in. Right. Just do some description. It's not going to be a hugely long review. I've got a description of folky singer-songwriter. Mostly it's kind of got an acoustic feel to it. Some of it is guitar-based, some of it's piano-based. It's generally slowish, and it's generally got this melancholy feel to it, which is something I remember noting from the previous review. Occasionally it's a bit lo-fi. What I mean by that is kind of the instrumental sounds more than the recording quality. So it sounds like the piano is an upright piano from somebody's house rather than a grand piano or a beautiful piano sample. And the drum sounds as well that sound a bit kind of lo-fi and kind of it gives it kind of interesting intimacy. I think that kind of approach to stuff. Quite a bit of the playing here is done by a guy called John Parrish, who also produced the album. And we've got, as well as kind of the piano and the guitar, drums, and a few other things. We've got things like orchestral instruments, like a violin and a couple of different kinds of clarinet in here as well. Strongly, I'd say this is it's a folk singer-songwriter in this kind of modern vein. Where are we? 2019. So that's actually reasonably recent. I'm going to point to, and apologies if my memories of them are not great, Father John Mystery and Bill Callahan. But there's been a vein of this in the last 15 years, I would say, of more acoustic, folky, singer-songwriter stuff. There's been a bit of singer-songwriter resurgence, which is a good thing, definitely. She's got a nice voice. She carries things well. Overall, it's got a feel that I enjoyed. It was pleasant songage. Don't know if there's something going on with different voices or interesting vocal processing. So I've seen in the credits that there's another person credited for vocals, but I suspect that they're backing vocals. The track, particularly the track Pilot, sounds quite weird vocally. And it made me wonder if it was sort of an effect that it is around that kind of can pull the pitch down or pitch up. It's a bit related to autotune, but done in such a way that you actually move quite a distance, and the effect of it means that it makes people sound like something they're not. And on this occasion in Pilot, it sounds like I was going to say a more masculine, but more androgynous voice than most of the rest of the songs. So I don't know if that processing is being used, or if it's a different singer, or if it's just she's able to sing in lots of different ways, because it's done in such a way that you can't really tell, or I can't. The songs are curious. I didn't really get very specific ideas out of them, but a general feeling of melancholy and maybe of resignation. But there's certainly some interesting ways of looking at the world and some interesting imagery going on here. Yeah, it's quite nicely put together, I would say. So I quite liked it. I felt it was a decent listen. I'm giving it a decent score as a result. But as always, that's just my opinion of the album. I'd love to hear what your opinion is. If the album, of the review of Aldous Harding, anything about this album, anything you want to share, please do just talk to me. But that's it from me for now.
I don't know how to behave, reacting, fist dangling above day.